For more than 70 years, Britain's foreign policy has rested on one central pillar, the special relationship with the United States. It survived wars, economic crises, and even sharp political disagreements. But in late 2025, the relationship is under more pressure than at any point in modern history. At the centre of the storm are two leaders with profoundly different worldviews, Keir Starmer in London and Donald Trump back in the White House. This is not simply a clash of personalities. It is a clash of priorities, values, and political strategy. From Washington's perspective, Trump's second term is built on transactional alliances, trade first, loyalty second, ideology last. From London's perspective, continuity matters. Britain still sees itself as America's most reliable partner, diplomatically, militarily, and historically. But history alone no longer carries weight. In recent months, British officials have grown increasingly alarmed by what they describe as strategic distance from Washington. Requests for high-level meetings go unanswered. Joint initiatives are quietly postponed. Public statements from US officials omit the UK entirely. Instead, Washington's attention has shifted elsewhere, toward bilateral deals with Europe, Asia, and emerging powers. The most controversial moment came when Trump met Nigel Farage privately in Florida. For British diplomats, this was not just awkward. It was destabilizing. Meeting an opposition figure and praising him publicly cuts against decades of diplomatic convention. It signaled something far more serious, a willingness to bypass the sitting UK government entirely. Economically, the consequences are tangible. American trade policy has hardened. New tariff frameworks affect British exports just as growth remains fragile at home. Manufacturers, pharmaceutical companies, and agricultural producers are now planning for a future with reduced access to the US market. Security cooperation is also under quiet review. While intelligence sharing continues, American officials have raised concerns over strategic trust, particularly in the Indo-Pacific and Indian Ocean regions. At the same time, public debate in the US has shifted sharply against Britain, driven in part by cultural and free speech controversies amplified by Elon Musk. To many American voters, the UK no longer looks like a natural ideological ally. That perception matters, because alliances today are shaped as much by domestic politics as by diplomacy. For Britain, the question is no longer whether tensions exist, but how long they can last. Can the UK adapt to a United States that prioritizes power over partnership? Or is this the moment Britain must finally accept that the special relationship, as it once existed, is over?